In the year 3125, humanity had stretched its reach across galaxies, establishing colonies and forming alliances with other sentient species. However, not all were peaceful. The Za'Tari, a brutal alien race known for their vast fleets and advanced weaponry, launched an attack on the human border worlds. Humanity's defense fell quickly, and the Za'Tari made clear their intent: annihilation of the human race. In the middle of this galactic war was Commander Leah Kaiden, captain of the Solaris Dawn, one of the few surviving ships in the Human Alliance fleet. Leah was battle-hardened, her face showing scars from close encounters with Za'Tari forces. She had lost friends, family, and nearly every member of her original crew. Her new crew was young and terrified, many of them fresh out of training, but Leah instilled hope in them, keeping their spirits high even as the war closed in on them. The story begins with the Solaris Dawn barely evading an ambush, navigating through an asteroid field as Za'Tari ships pursued them. Leah's second-in-command, Lieutenant Reeve, informs her of the incoming Za'Tari warships. Tension thickens on the bridge, but Leah is calm and calculating. She orders evasive maneuvers, instructing the crew on tactical maneuvers to utilize the asteroid field as cover. Her voice is steady, a lifeline to the frightened young crew, who look to her as their last hope. With expert precision, the Solaris Dawn manages to outmaneuver the Za'Tari forces, even scoring a few hits on their ships. Leah knows they can't hold out much longer. Supplies are low, and their last repair station was days ago. Despite their success, every battle chips away at their resources and morale. But Leah's focus is unbreakable. She has a secret mission. She's carrying classified intel that could turn the tide of the war: coordinates of a hidden Za'Tari command center in the Valaran Nebula. The Human Alliance leaders believe that taking out this base would cripple Za'Tari operations, but they've assigned the mission to Leah alone. It's a suicide mission, and she knows it. Leah gathers her crew for a briefing, not revealing everything but giving them a glimpse of hope. She tells them that their journey to the Valaran Nebula is crucial to the survival of humanity. The crew is nervous but loyal, trusting Leah completely. As they approach the nebula, the Solaris Dawn encounters another fleet of Za'Tari ships. This time, Leah realizes escape isn't an option. She must face them head-on. In a heart-pounding battle sequence, Leah leads her crew through a desperate fight. She maneuvers the ship with incredible skill, issuing commands in rapid succession, her voice the only constant amidst the chaos. Her young crew steps up, fighting bravely despite their fears. The Solaris Dawn takes heavy damage, the hull groaning under the assault, sparks flying from damaged control panels. Just as hope seems lost, Leah orders the release of their final weapon, a graviton pulse, destabilizing the enemy ships. The battle costs them dearly, with many of the young crew injured or gone, but they survive. With limited resources and their ship barely functional, Leah presses onward into the heart of the Valaran Nebula. The journey is perilous, with the nebula's swirling gases disrupting navigation systems and creating illusions of enemy ships. The psychological toll is immense, and the crew starts to break under the pressure, seeing mirages of Za'Tari ships and hearing phantom whispers. Leah confronts her own fears and doubts, haunted by memories of lost friends and the faces of those who had died under her command. But she pushes forward, knowing that this mission is bigger than her life or any single crew member's survival. She gathers the crew for a final talk, acknowledging the risks but reaffirming the importance of their mission. Inspired by her bravery, the crew recommits to the cause, their spirits lifted by her resolve. Finally, they reach the coordinates and find the hidden Za'Tari command center nestled within the nebula. The structure is massive, surrounded by defenses and battle-ready ships. Leah knows that a direct assault would be suicide. She devises a risky plan to sneak past the defenses and plant a fusion bomb at the core of the command center. She leads a small strike team, including Lieutenant Reeve, in a stealth shuttle through the nebula, evading Za'Tari patrols by timing their movements with the shifting gases of the nebula. As they infiltrate the Za'Tari base, tension is at an all-time high. The team moves silently through alien corridors, each shadow holding the possibility of discovery. At one point, they are nearly caught, forced to take down a patrol without making noise. Leah's nerves are steely, her mind focused only on the mission. They reach the core, but the countdown on the fusion bomb leaves them with precious few moments to escape. Just as they're making their way back to the shuttle, they're spotted, and the alarms blare. Za'Tari soldiers swarm toward them and a firefight ensues. The team is vastly outnumbered, but they fight with all their might, each second crucial as the bomb's timer ticks down. One of Leah's crew members is gravely injured, but Leah refuses to leave anyone behind, carrying them as the group fights their way to the shuttle. As they finally launch from the command center, the fusion bomb detonates, and a massive explosion consumes the base, sending shockwaves through the nebula. The Za'Tari fleet, suddenly without command or coordination, falls into disarray, giving the human alliance a fighting chance in the war. The crew of the Solaris Dawn watches in awe as the command center disintegrates, their mission a success against all odds. But their victory comes at a cost. The Solaris Dawn is damaged beyond repair, floating powerless in the nebula. Leah gathers her remaining crew, giving a heartfelt speech about sacrifice, courage, and the enduring spirit of humanity. She assures them that help will come, they are heroes, the ones who tip the scales in humanity's favor. Hours later, Alliance ships finally arrive, rescuing the crew of the Solaris Dawn. Leah's mission becomes legendary, a story passed down as a beacon of hope and resilience. The war with the Za'Tari eventually ends, with humanity emerging victorious, but Leah's journey and her crew's bravery remain a testament to the unbreakable human spirit, a tale of sacrifice, unity, and survival against impossible odds.